Good afternoon, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this afternoon, truck driver and the saleswoman shot and injured in Manchester. The police in Manchester are hunting for the perpetrators of a gun attack which left a truck driver and a saleswoman injured on Wednesday night in the south of the parish. About 7:15 p.m., the victims were reportedly parked in Asia, Manchester, when they were shot and injured by occupants traveling in a Toyota Axia motor car. They were taken to hospital where they were admitted for gunshot wounds. No motive has been established in the incident. The Mandeville Criminal Investigations Branch is conducting a probe of the matter. Fitness instructor succumbs to injuries sustained in crash. A 47-year-old fitness instructor has succumbed to injuries sustained after his motor car slammed into a concrete culvert along Grange Lane in Portmore, St. Catherine on Tuesday. He is Christopher Pinnock of Morris Meadows, St. Catherine. Reports are that about 11:15 p.m. Tuesday, Pinnock was driving his motor car along the roadway when he lost the control of the vehicle, which crashed into a culvert. Pinnock was assisted to the Spanish Town Hospital, where he was admitted. He succumbed to his injuries on Wednesday. The Portmore Traffic Department is investigating the matter. Businessman shot dead in Portland. The Portland police are at a murder scene in Anchovy in the east of the parish, where a businessman was found inside his house with bullet wounds on Thursday morning. He has been identified as Albert Lindsay, otherwise called Bugsy, the owner of Anna Banana Restaurant in Folly Ground, Port Antonio. Preliminary reports are that about 8:30 a.m., men traveling on a motorcycle went to Mr. Lindsay's house and called him outside. He opened the front door and was shot. The gunman left the scene on the motorcycle. A neighbor later found Mr. Lindsay's body and alerted the police. 4 arrested in connection with a murder in Aracabessa, St. Mary. The St. Mary police have arrested 4 people in connection with Tuesday's murder of a man in Tank Lane, Aracabessa. Arthur Neil Saunders, a 46-year-old of Tank Lane, was shot about 11:40 p.m. as he was about to exit his motor car outside his house. The police say those in custody include a juvenile and his mother. Following the murder, the police said they acted promptly on intelligence and reported from concerned citizens. As the investigation progressed, several persons of interest voluntarily presented themselves to the police to clarify their involvement. But based on further inquiries, multiple individuals were detained on reasonable suspicion of murder and related offenses. Over the last few weeks, the St. Mary police have been imposing a series of curfews and mounted operations to clamp down on a surge in criminal activities in the parish. Government urged to invest more in security of Jamaica's IT infrastructure. The government is being urged to invest more in the security of the country's physical IT infrastructure following Tuesday's island-wide connectivity disruption. The network outage affected residential and business services for thousands of Flow and digital customers. It was reportedly caused by vandalism of fiber optic cables. Telecommunications Minister Darrell Vaz has said legislation is to be tabled in Parliament in short order to combat the theft and vandalism of telecommunications infrastructure. But speaking Thursday with the news, development economist Dr. Chris Stokes said Tuesday's incident has exposed the vulnerability of the country's IT infrastructure at a time when interconnectivity is critical.
You know, we have been speaking a lot recently about cyber crimes and scamming, through, different technology interfaces and so on. And what we saw on Tuesday is part of that risk of 2 things. The safety and security of our technology infrastructure, A, but B, just the general cost of law and order or of crime in the country. And this is just another example of it. I put it in that box that you would go in and physically, cut a cable, right? And so I think we ought not to underestimate. To be clear, we ducked that one because by evening we were back on and so on. But alarm bells, I'm sure, are going all over the place.
In the meantime, information and the communications technology consultant Christopher Record said closed-circuit television cameras under the Jamaica Eye program could be placed at the critical information technology infrastructure access points to combat the theft and the vandalism.
I was exactly thinking about the Jamaica Eye project, saying to myself, we have to lobby the government to get that back on stream again. I mean, it was a massive promise. But yeah, in this situation, businesses, government, citizens have to work together to protect this critical infrastructure, because a stable, resilient digital economy is key to Jamaica's economic growth. Jamaica is becoming a digital society, relying more and more digital, and the connectivity is a massive part of that. So we have to get on the gas right now.
More than 250 pounds of ganja seized in St. Catherine operation. The St. Catherine North Police seized more than 250 pounds of ganja on Wednesday morning during a targeted operation in the Bellas Gate area. The drug seized sometime after 8 o'clock was believed to be part of the guns for drugs trade. No one was arrested during the operation. Senior Superintendent Hopton Nicholson, commanding officer for the St. Catherine North Division, says a quantity of the drug was compressed.
During this operation, the police managed to seize over 250 pounds of ganja. Of this amount, approximately 150 pounds were already compressed and prepared for illegal export. We are of the view that this ganja was being prepared to be transported to other islands and to be exchanged for illegal firearms and ammunition. We in the St. Catherine North Division will continue to pursue gunmen, gangsters. We will also aim to take the profit out of crime, and wherever our intelligence take us, that's where we will go. We want to reassure the law-abiding citizens that we are here for them, we are here to protect them.
Teenager running out of time for August surgery. Time is running out for 16-year-old Angelina Brown's family to raise $1.6 million needed to buy items needed for surgery to straighten her curved spine. The teenager's father, Marcus Brown, says that she is becoming increasingly worried they will not be able to get the procedure done at the Kingston Public Hospital in August. She's going through a state of depression and anxiety right now. She feels pain now and then, but I can't take the depression, and that's on her right now, he told the news. According to Brown, after Angelina's struggle with scoliosis was highlighted by the news last July, KPH indicated that the surgery could be done there. We just need some assistance to gather the money for the spine straightening implants, because the implants are $1.6 million, as what we see on the invoice. That's the biggest problem, said Brown. We went up there the 11th of January because we did get an appointment to go back to KPH, and they gave us one for August coming, he explained. He said efforts to get financial support have not been very successful. We haven't gotten any response from the National Health Fund or the Compassionate Health Fund, revealed Brown. We've sent all the information necessary, all the documents that they have asked us for. We also set up a new GoFundMe and we started to generate a little, but it just stopped all of a sudden. I don't know, he said dejectedly. When contacted, NHF CEO Everton Anderson told the news he would look into the matter and provide a response as soon as possible. As Brown waits for news, he racks his brain about what else he can do to source the funds needed to improve his daughter's quality of life. I was even planning to go overseas to a job in the Bahamas, but the work permit didn't come through as yet, he said. If I had some money, I would even try a fish fry. I have people who would be willing to help me to organize, and that I would generate some money and then do a cake sale after that, probably in the summer, but I never wanted to wait until August, he lamented. His anxiety is made worse by the impact Angelina's illness is having on her education. Brown said his child stopped attending school as her condition has worsened. Them not sending the schoolwork online, I think the school would have done that, but nothing like that, he said. He is also worried that if the surgery is not done soon, the scoliosis will take a permanent toll on Angelina. It will affect her if we don't get to do it, so we'd like to get it done as soon as possible. But it's the matter of the implants, appealed the desperate father. Donations towards purchasing the implants needed for the surgery may be made to Scotiabank. Account name Angelina Brown. Account type savings. Branch Sam Sharp Square. Account number 803561. Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.